going on, guys? We're back here for episode 2 of our coaching series here. Today we have from chat Duke, Mason in Discord. He is a 4K tank player, specifically Roadhog. I met him through some high school esports, but his support is 3.6, and we're looking at his BAP today. So we're looking at his account, Jim Bob Alien, and I'll probably put a link to his Twitch in the description, just for kicks and giggles. But anyways, let's get right into it here. It is an 18-minute game, so this one might be a little bit lengthier of an episode, but let's get this going here. We're going to go right into what the comps are here that we're looking at. Obviously, this isn't the best comp ever for... Yeah, no, BAP's pretty good here. I mean, I think Ana specifically for this comp and Ladder would be better, only because I specifically only prefer playing BAP into the Arisa Sig. Ryan Sig isn't awful, but I think Nanoblade's just going to get you a little bit more value, but BAP's always a good pick. And their comp is pretty bad, very diveable backlines, so just their backline's pretty rough. But other than that, let's get right into it. This definitely looks like it's, I think, a 3.6k game, so let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. Primarily, things we're going to be looking here are for the immortality fields and regen bursts. Right off the bat, you're just jumping too much. You gotta stop that. It's a fine regen, I guess. If you're taking a lot of spam, you would have died there if you didn't. Okay, taking high ground, that's fine. Not wasting immort. Make sure peeking to the left there. The Echo was just spamming. Fine regen, because you saw the dynamite. Okay. Echo behind us. Okay. I understand that you just turned around and you killed their Echo there, but your entire team's like pushing in here. Same thing earlier, just try to make yourself more aware, because right there, like, I didn't have all the information I needed to kind of see what was going on. All it takes is a big flick like that, or like bam. Wait, I guess I can't do it on spectator, but if you flick really quick, you can make sure that you're constantly aware of what's going on around you. I mean, you did kill this guy fairly quick, which is pretty clean, but your entire team could have died that way, but you got, it worked out. No one died, and it was a good frag. Alright, and there's an Ana here, healing, okay. Alright, that's fine. Not an awful fight. Could have been a little bit more aware. Hit some more spam nade combos, but here we go. Try to heal your team, but you should probably take cart and tell your Sigma to go. I hope you're telling your team that you're not up there, because your team's dying for it. That's kind of your team's... Well, you could have pushed up there, but the team also shouldn't have pushed up that hard. Helping your Ryan get out. He's going in. It's fine. Too much jumping. Try to get into a safer spot here. A little bit too far. Okay, this is good. Alright. Make sure we're charging our Exa boots instead of jumping. Okay, that wasn't that good of an amp matrix. Tell your team to push forward, though. And then it's good. You're not really paying attention to what's going on left. It's a fine immort. Okay, okay. Alright, this situation right there, let's bring that back a little bit, actually. There's this magical tech where you can shoot one primary fire and one heal and not lose any like uptime on both of them, if that makes sense. So this is really efficient when you're trying to shoot an Arisa shield or a Sig shield or a tank and you want to heal your tank as well. You can primary fire. Here, I'll try to show in your first person point of view. Let's not go to him. Let's go here. Let's turn down that speed. Alright. So in this case right here, you're not really going to miss a shot on a tank, right? So you can do a flick over to that Rhine, do damage, and then flick your heal over, right? Now, if you could say that if you're shooting at a DPS and you're trying to heal a DPS, you might want to just focus on healing if you're not comfortable with healing and like hitting your heal, because that's the more important thing. But it's all about min-maxing here when you get to those higher levels, and you want to be maximizing your damage and healing output. So healing while shooting at the same time is very important. I'm going to show like the moment that definitely you could do it pretty easily here. Alright, you look down and try to get out of the way of the Ashe. It's an okay immort. See, like right here. Ah, I messed up. Hold up. Back that up a little bit. Right here. Okay, wait. It's gonna take a little bit. Hey, you see the ash, and now you're just trying to move your head. Should not have jumped. Should have just straight to the right. But okay. An okay, and more could have saved it probably. Right here, yeah. You're healing the Rhine. You're healing your Rhine, but you have your crosshair literally on that other Rhine. So, bam! You just healed immediately. Primary fire. Ding, ding, ding. Heal. Ding, ding, ding. Heal. Ding, ding, ding. Heal. Ding, ding, ding. You gotta get into the habit of doing with BAP. BAP's probably one of my worst flex supports that I'm having to practice a lot right now, but that's so important to make sure that you're maximizing your damage output. Because what's really putting you apart from just a random hit scan DPS playing BAP at that point, if you're just doing like healing or like you're not really outplaying or like being a better support player, you know? You gotta find those small things to get better at. But that wasn't bad. Like you still killed the Ryan, but in some scenarios you can like kill your team and kill a ball in the back line if you just keep doing 180 flicks. It's really difficult, but it does get you value. Let's keep going. Interact above. Okay, heal regen boost, that's okay. Oh, you're Lucio Ajaxed. Okay, you don't have Immort either because you used it early. Shoot him, like you can heal and shoot at the same time, and that Genji doesn't get as much value. You just gotta get in the habit of it. It's a headache, but it'll make you such a better BAT player. Yeah, you should probably get out or die. And go for next fight. Alright, well, your team kinda Ajaxed the beat, so that sucks, but could always do more and just not even have Lucio. Genji feeds. Okay. Don't use regen burst. My god, he didn't use it. That's one of my biggest mistakes that I always make, actually. You are in the front line a little bit, but their Ashe isn't really like realizing it. Look, turn around. What's going on? So your Ryan just got burned, but what if that's like, I don't know, your Ashe in the back line that needs heals? Or what if there's a Genji behind like there is? But you're so focused on doing the damage and to the point where you're tunnel visioning. Now, the damage is really important. I don't want you to forget it, but don't tunnel vision. Tunnel visioning is really bad to do as a support player because support players, you have to be everyone's babysitter. Like, that's literally your role. But look, your Sigs did, like, yeah. You probably could have avoided using that immortality field if you would have just turned around and known what was going on. That was a good hit. Whoa! Wait a minute! That looked kind of sus! Hold up. We're just gonna keep going. That's a little sus. If we see something else, I don't know. Alright. Whoa, buddy. Do I really need to tell you what just went wrong right there? I mean, like, it's way too far. I mean, this kind of shit I used to do too, but like with practice, it just doesn't happen nearly as much. Also, I mean, you have a pick on the Rash. I really don't think you need this Ant Matrix. I just don't think you need it. So that was just like a bad placement, and you didn't need it. So, all right, let's keep going. Stop jumping. So like right there, you could have been just like crouch strafing. Instead of jumping and also healing your Ryan and doing damage at the same time. Right there. Because look, you do this, the Ryan's on the ground, you're still prioritizing damage and not doing the combo, which you'll get to. But then, like, the Genji's on you, you're probably not calling it out, you're freaking out, but now your Ryan's there and you're not doing anything. Like, at least either pressure Genji or help your Ryan and do the spam combos, because you possibly kill the Ryan there and it's an okay trade. They have the better one, but right here you're jumping around like a maniac and your Ryan's gonna die too. Yeah, there you go. Okay, again we go. Next fight. Alright, you playing the shield, that's okay. You gotta tell your Sig to keep that shield up, which she is, it's good. It's an okay immort. Because it was for your Genji, that was actually a very good immort. Alright, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That's just unlucky that the shield wasn't up in time. Alright. So, Urian has Shatter. They have Nano Blade. Let's see how you play with the Immort. Okay, bad regen. Didn't need it. Terrible Immort. Didn't need that. And they just Nano Blade for free. Yeah, very bad Immort there. There's just better placements for it. Step 1, they didn't even use Nano Blade yet, and I know that your Ryan's in there, but like you use your Immort at like the very last second. And you have to tell your team not to feed. I still don't even think he was feeding hard enough for you to justify Nano Blade or Immort there. And always try to get in a corner. Like, here's the thing: if he's crit and he got no value, like putting it here is just in the open. While if you put it here, he can kind of rotate back to it. And then you can also put the Immort back here if you're really disengaging and trying to kill the Genji Blade. But I'm pretty, yeah, your Ryan didn't even die. I don't know, that was just a really bad Immort. Make sure you're trying to always keep it in corners that are within LOS of your team, but not theirs. And if you want to use something, an Immort aggressively, you'd want to put it like right here, and then tell your team to like take the angle here until they get crit, or they can spam until crit, and then they push in. But that was not a good play, specifically. And know that when I kind of am coming at you, I'm just trying to help you out. I know you're not a sport player, but you're trying to get better at it, so I understand. Alright, let's see how you path through here. Wrong. 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 Yo, yeah, this is the exact reason why you never go through main if you're retaking. You just never do it. You see what your Ryan's doing? The Ryan's doing the right thing. Always take through castle. Tell your team to do it too. Because their Ashe and Genji are just going to spam the shit out of you down this. Like, this is just so bad for you that, like, why would you ever take it? Just always try to take the right side. Unless, like, they're not spamming at all and you can take it. Like, but when they're spamming like that and they have an Ashe, like, you just gotta tell your team to go right. Alright, let's skip ahead here. Just that we got that out of the way. You must have died. Okay. Probably because you peeked main, but anyways. Let's see here. Your team's pushing in and you're not there. This is fine. This is fine. Don't need to use Immort. It's big. Your Ryan's in there. You might have to yoink an Immort in there. Ah, you didn't need to. He wasn't low. Now, in a higher level game, he would have died for that. And he still does. Alright, that's interesting. Yeah, that was your Ryan's fault. Okay. Here's where you could be prioritizing damage to that shield with the combo I told you earlier about. Shitty spot. Way too overextended. You're not a tank. A better place to play if you wanted to play aggressively was to just be right here and use the window selfishly. I like to use the window really selfishly if my Ryan died early, because you can just kind of go for, like, putting it here, like, they can't really get to you, and if you put the Immort behind you, then you're fine, but you didn't have it. It was a weird fight. You could have done a lot more, but it wasn't like you really threw your Ryan was just dead at the start. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see, your team is taking it through main again, wasting so many cooldowns and resources you'll need for the fight, but that's just too hard. Stop jumping. I do it too much too. Crouching is important. You're not doing the double thing. You want to make sure that you're spamming shield while you're healing. Just getting the absolute maximum value. Could have dodged a fire strike so you didn't have to bad Immort. Bad Immorts. Didn't need it there. And it was in a bad spot. Okay. Your Ryan's in there. He's not dead. Wow. Your Ryan is nutty. Okay. Again, you're unaware of what's going on in the back line. You have an Immort, you put on the, that's a fine Immort. That's a very good Immort, actually. Now, this, okay. This kind of fight is the time that you'd want to be jumping, because usually that Genji, alright? What bad Genjis will do, and a lot of Genjis in GM do this. Say that they're here with the Nanoblade and you're there, and let's just say it was earlier, they'll just dash you like this. But what'll happen is if you know it's coming, you charge your exo boots and then you jump up. And a really nice spot is if you can jump up here. Because there's no way of him getting to you at that point. You're safe. And you can heal your whole team for virtually for free. The best thing that's always going to get Genjis is just jumping. Not jumping like short jumping, but like exo boot jumping to a high ground. And if you can't find a high ground, you just charge those boots again and fly. Always putting the immort down though, so that if he does actually get to you before you do your boot jump, you can always jump up and he can't kill you because he either has to kill the immort or kill you, and then you're on high ground and you're safe. And then he doesn't get dash resets if you weren't next to anybody, but if you were next to anybody, then they should be dead, or the Genji should be dead. But that's like Genji avoiding blades 101 is just exo boot jump. But here you're like just kind of jumping around with no exo boots, super unaware of the situation. Now you get the high ground. But look, you definitely could have done more while you're getting that high ground, but I'll outside. Okay, you're in an okay spot. You can probably... Okay, that's a weird immort. Could have gotten it back a little farther. I think that's what you're going for anyways. Wow, you're going to lose this. You're in a really bad spot. It's a bad high ground because you should die here. Okay, well, no point now. We were just in a really shitty spot. Like you could have been literally anywhere else in that fight and it would have been better. Like right here, I think probably is better. Right here is better. Right here is better. Right here is probably optimal. No, that's where your Ana wants to be. I mean, right here isn't bad either. Anywhere that you're just not like behind them. Like I understand a flank's fine, but you didn't even have a window to like really like flank or set up before the fight. And yeah, I just think right here would have been better. That's just me. And yeah, let's keep going. If your team wins this fight for you, they're crazy. I don't think they do. No.
Well, it could be worse.
Okay, well, overall, you just you need to just do more. Like you need to do more with your abilities and just get more value out of it. That's a lot of what Masters is. Like to anyone watching, and this really goes for any like support character specifically, like actually really just any character from like bronze to like the end of diamond. The main thing that you need to do is just not die. Like not dying will win you games. If you don't die, then you're getting value over the other guys. The thing with Masters and GM is, are you getting value? Like the more value you're getting, and also not dying will get you more value. Like the reason why you're not GM is because you're just not getting enough value with what you're doing, and it takes a lot of practice. Like, just how it works, you know. That's why you see a lot of really good coaches, be like upper diamonds easily, but they don't get out of that range because, like, they don't get enough value with their abilities because they don't have the time to really practice because they're looking at macro a lot more than they are looking at other things, or at mechanics, because they don't need to get their mechanics to be good. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see how you play here. You are playing with... Okay, you're playing against Fire. Alright, let's back it up a little bit. You are playing... Ashe Doomfist. Okay, like this is a fine comp to BAP into. I'm personally just better at Ana, so I prefer Ana in this situation, but BAP is still very good. Let's see. Oh, you see that there is a Pharah, so you start spamming. Okay, audio cues. You just heard your Ashe get hit twice. Why didn't you turn to your left and heal her? She could have just got double directed and not healed, and that would have been your fault. Make sure you're staying aware and not going on autopilot. I do the same thing. Alright. Nice. You're honest. Your Ashe is crit. But you were very late. Yep, and he dies because you were just so late to healing. Yep, and it goes downhill from there. Imagine what happens if you just peel for your Ashe at the start of that fight. You probably hold first point. Getting out is fine. Yeah. You aren't gonna be what's it called? Picking that back. Alright, you should probably hold. Yeah, tell your team to hold close. Tell your team to hold that cart so it doesn't get to the door right here, and then it takes longer. Or I guess I can't show you. The cursor doesn't work. Hold on. Actually, I can show you. If you can, you always want to try and get a good team fight like in this area to stop them from getting here, because there's a big animation to open that door, and it causes a lot of time to be taken. So you can get like an extra fight out of it if you take it there, because while they won the fight, you guys are all spawning here, and you get to fight still around like here. So, just a thing to be telling your teammates, because they do not know what it masters. I can guarantee it. What is going on with this? There we go. Spamming a pharmacy, but you're not looking at what's going on with your tanks. Your tanks crits. You need to be more aware. Make sure you're always aware of what the hell's going on. Didn't need to regen that. You have an Ana, just call for heals. It's like an aid. Didn't need more. Yeah, your Ashe dies just unaware of what's going on. That's not the worst amp ever, because now your team pushes him. So getting at Matrix. Alright. Gotta make sure you're using it. Hey. You need to do the combo I told you. You can heal combo at the same time, you don't lose anything. Goes for the Ashe. Missing. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna go for stuff like that, like, you just need to make sure that you're quick about it. Cause, like, your team will die that you don't have heals. If you don't have heals, like, you just need to hit your shots there. I mean, that's a fine play, and it's a very good play, and it's very high level. Cause if you pick her there, then, like, that's just big, but, like, you gotta do it, or else your Kree dies. Or your Ana dies. Yeah, look how low your team is. But good amp. And then your Kree just takes it out. Alright. Spam that shield, bro! The nade primary fire combo, maximizing your APM. Your Kree is feeding. You know the fair is there. I don't know how you knew that, though. Why didn't you Immort there, man? Immort! You just held it! Grab the Immort, just to grab, even if it's in the open, you have to. That is a risky play. Didn't need to do that. Could've saved the amp. Alright, so, chat, like, this isn't oh, I didn't say that, I'm not even live. Alright. This is, like, kind of a niche strat. I mean, I know your DPS had ults. I've seen a team do this before. They'll swap sim here, and they'll put the telly right up here. Like, if you're ever on DPS, I know this is a support VOD, but if you're ever on DPS and you put the sim telly up right here from spawn, like, it is ultimate stall. I've seen so many teams do it in OD, and it's like, it actually gets some value out of it. It's crazy. Alright, keep going. You didn't Immort again. You got to Immort quicker there. Amp wall with the Immort would have won that fight for you guys, but you just were too late to it. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, man, I am tired. I don't know why. Okay, you're healing. You missed a heal. Good amp. Killed the Zarya. Yeah, that was good. Possibly take You need to charge your exo boots more. Like, jumping is such a low-level mistake, and I'm still a culprit of it. I've gotten a lot better about it. But if you don't jump and you're like pressing crouch and you're like, oh sorry, just accidentally tapped out. If you're pressing crouch, or at least like charging your exo boots like a little bit, it's kind of like a Lucio wall ride. Like you just have to, in your brain, whenever you're playing BAP, always be charging those exo boots. Because you can like just jump this high ground and like for free, and it's like 2 seconds. And if you need to drop down from that high ground because there's spam, yeah, just get the hell down. Or like, here, be here. And then whenever your team jumps, like you have exo boots, boing, holy shit, you're right there and you took no spam. But then like if you're jumping around, one, you're easier to hit, and two, you're putting yourself in shitty positions like this. Like you're in the open, it's not the worst position ever, like it's not gonna lose you a team fight, but there are better spots. There are better spots. Let's keep going. Like, oh, well, haha, well, actually, yeah, no, you're not safe. But like imagine if you played this fight as, alright, we're here, I'm healing my Ashe, I'm healing my Ashe, I'm healing my Ashe. Okay, we're pushing in from like right here. I jump up here. I'm healing. Oh shit, there's an Ashe. I'm gonna drop. She sees me now. My Ryan's still pushing it. Is like pushing a little bit forward. I'm gonna play here. And then I'm gonna jump up. The Pharah can't see me. My Ryan's shielding. I can just heal from here. The way you played it was I killed the Ashe. Yay! Boing, 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 boing. It's okay. My Ryan will hold shield, right? Because he's God Gamer. And Pharah says, that Ryan isn't holding a shield and their ball's gonna go to my back line. I'm gonna press M1. Woo! Bang! Bang! Game over. Ah! Okay. You see what I'm talking about, though? Alright, let's keep going with this. Better ways to move there. Oh, this is weird. I don't like. Yeah, you just lose the fight. Like, you lost the fight ages ago. Bad Immort. Wasn't around the corner. Just tell your team to back up, though. Somehow they're not shooting it. Good shot, but Immort was bad. If Immort was better, you win that fight, actually. Now, if you guys win this, I would be so surprised. Alright, so you're down 2. You probably lose this fight, but you finally go and take the high ground. You Immort. Oh. This is very weird. And it's looking like a GG's. It's looking like a GG's. Ah, shitty Immort. Yeah, this is a GG's. Wait, you got the Mercy. Hold up. I want to see this fight. Holy shit, wait, no way! No way! Oh my god! Oh wait, but their Ashe is carrying again. But your Ashe is carrying. No way. Holy shit. You're dead again? Wow. 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 No way, right? No way, right? No way. Wow. Like, there was so many mistakes there, just like bad lamps. And you guys still won. Holy shit. You guys, if you win the game. Okay, you know the Zarya's behind you, right? Or you call that? You call that? Your team, no. Bad positioning. Like, I know you're like, oh my god, there's a Zarya up here, oh my god, team help. But like, put that down or go over here, like, be selfish with the window, go up here, like, you just gotta be safer, like, you're just dying way too much. But your team carries the shit out of you. Bog you. You're the Ashe behind. Did you tell your team? Alright, heal amp. Yeah, you can heal amp preemptively there if she minds you, if you're going for a one-on-one. She could have just beamed you and you died, but you have a better chance of living if you can't live there. Or regen burst is what it should be called, but I just call it healing. Holy shit, does he do it? I mean, it's a shitty spot for the start of a fight, but you know that it's a thing. Oh, man! Oh, you drop it. That's fine. You take the other high ground? He's doing it now! Alright, you can shoot heal here too. It's so doable. You just did it right there! Oh my god, dude. You just did the combo right there, you just have to do it more. You just have to do it, like, constantly. Like, you saw that, right? Bring this back. For those of you watching that might not know, I'll tell you when I see it. Okay, it's right. Ginger Jink, heal. Oh my god, he finally did it. He finally did it, but he just didn't do it repeatedly. Because here you can do this. Ginger Jink, donk, Ginger Jink, donk, Ginger Jink, donk, Ginger Jink, dead. And your hog doesn't have to die in the process too. Like, it's not hard to do that. It's really not. And if it is, it's just a matter of like not being lazy and doing it. So, I used to literally not do it just because I was lazy. They have no CDs. The import was kind of bad. The hog is still feeding. Okay, you can trust your team with that one. Okay, team's feeding. You could look to be a little aggressive with the combo there. Right now you're just healing your shield instead of just shooting. Alright, you're up top. It's an okay place to be. That was a fine import. It could have been better placed, but that was better times. And wow, you guys legitimately won that game. That is crazy. That is crazy that you guys actually pulled that off. Alright, big things with BAP. Make sure you're pulling off the maximum actions per minute you can in terms of your shooting and nade combo. It's something that I'm working on, but it's something that you can definitely implement into your gameplay. Second biggest thing would be make sure you're charging your exo boots and stop jumping. Jumping's not good ever. Against maybe a Junkrat or a Pharah. That's the only time that maybe jumping is okay and beneficial, because you could very, 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 like, little damage that you're gonna negate there just because of splash. But, you could maybe argue that could be used. And 3 is just, like, get more value out of your abilities. Put your ammo around corners. Don't use your regen if you don't have to. Like, regen when your team gets dynamited, or, like, if you're gonna push in. Because then it's like a Brigand Spire at that point. An Ant Matrix you can use selfishly, and you can also use it to open a fight, in mid-fight. There's a lot of different ways to use that I'll probably have to go a little bit more in depth in a different video. Again, my big tips, just to improve mechanically as a player, so like your aim and stuff, aim arena half an hour a day if you're really trying to get better. It doesn't matter what character you're trying to get better at. Better aim, always just do aim arena, and maybe some Kovacs. If you guys are interested in me making a video about what Kovacs trainers I think are good, if you're a little lost with Kovacs or how to really maximize your use with it, just let me know in the comment section below. But I think for this video specifically, I think I'm done here. Again, I'll probably be putting the streamer's link that I just looked at in the description, so you guys can check him out when he's learning BAP. Maybe ask him some questions, because he was getting some stuff right. But make sure to join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, and make sure you subscribe with all the notifications on so that you know when I go live again. But until next time, guys, I'm gonna have to peace out and pass out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.